Hey Sunbeams, good morning. I just wanted to check in with you all. I know I have been a little absent. On Saturday, I was divinely led to just spend that day going inward spiritually, doing some spiritual work with my children, just praying, setting positive intentions. And it was such a beautiful day. It was such a beautiful day. I definitely just felt surrounded in light and in God's love, and I'm so happy that I listened. Always listen, right? So and then Sunday it was the same thing, like just focus on family. And so that's what I did. And I hope you all had a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Despite anything and everything, I hope you had a joy and love and happiness filled weekend. But there was a message that I received, and I want to share it with you all just because I think it could be a huge help for someone. And the message is operate out of a space of love. And I know you all are probably saying, girl, you always talking about doing everything with love. Even this one of the slogans that I live by is please excuse my mismatched hands. My daughter thought it was funny to make me close my eyes and prank me. Even though it's such a pretty color. Anyway. But like I know that you all probably like, girl, you're always talking about operate out of a space of love and share love and live in love. And yes, 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 yes to all of that. Okay, times 10. Let's do that. But seriously, seriously. And so one of the things I had to learn in real time, just like, and I'm talking surface level, we're not talking about like God consciousness, we're not talking about spirituality, anything like on surface level, on this plane. So what I had to learn was that when I felt passionate about a subject or passionate about a thing or getting things done, sometimes I was so passionate and I was so involved and I was leaning so far in that I was sourcing from a negative emotion. And that could look like anger, it could look like anxiety, it could look like fear. Most of the time, mine was anger, because I, in the past, had a tendency to allow my passion and my fire to get misconstrued and warped, and it would turn into anger. Since then, I have alchemized that and rebirthed that for myself, and I pray that each of you are able to do that if you're dealing with any temper and anger issues. But yeah, so I found that I was sourcing from the wrong energy, and I was realizing, like, wait a minute, I am so powerful that when I walk into certain environments and atmospheres, when I'm walking in from a source of anger to do this thing or to achieve this goal that I'm so passionate about. And mind you, these were goals of advocating for my children, supporting my children, accomplishing things for my children. But I was so passionate. I was getting angry. Why am I angry if I'm doing something for my children who I love so dearly? So thank God for his voice in the many ways that he speaks to us. And the message that I received was, when you are pursuing these things, when you are so passionate about achieving a goal, source from love. Source from a space of love. If you are, let's just use me, advocating for your children who you love tremendously, your source is love. Tap in to that love. Right? That was the message that I received. And ever since, not only has my joy increased when it comes to standing up for my children, advocating for my children, something that I couldn't even do for myself as a child, something that I have never even experienced. But thank God, okay? Thank God for what you all would call the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs, okay? Because I have been able to take those lack of experiences and lack of knowledge and lack, okay, of knowing and lack of confidence and lack of strength and alchemize that and be able to provide that for my children. And that makes me so happy. And so when I tapped in, okay, to that love, yes, like it's just been a joy to advocate. I've been able to actually develop great beneficial relationships with school staff and providers and things like people like that in those roles because I changed my source. So now, no matter whether it's supporting your family, whether it's supporting yourself, okay, it does not matter what it is. If you source from love, I love myself. I love why I'm doing this. I love this cause. I love this place. You know what I mean? Like, source from love. You don't need the anger because the anger is going to resist. Okay, 5:55 on my timer as I said that. You know what I mean? And so that means that change, you need a change. The change is confirmed, okay? Rid yourself of sourcing from anger. Rid yourself of sourcing from desperation. I just heard that in my spirit. Rid yourself of sourcing from anxiety. Source from love, and it will flow. What is willed to you will flow. If you do not get your desired outcome, that means it is not willed for you, and that is the best thing for you at this time. Please believe and trust that. Please believe and trust that. I love each of you so, so much, and I cannot wait to be on to see y'all again.